Hey Internet. Okay, here we go. 6-week update. Doing super. I weighed on Monday. It is Tuesday, so yesterday. And yesterday was my 6-week surge anniversary. I weighed and I was down to 271. So that is a total loss of 42 pounds. 38 since surgery. So 38 pounds since surgery, 6 weeks. So that's awesome. I feel great about that. And this week I'm finally starting to see a difference. Like my clothes are getting bigger, or I guess I'm getting smaller. And I'm being able to fit into things that I wasn't able to fit into before. This is the first week I really started trying on things. So, you know, it could have been earlier, but the real catalyst was I went to put on like my standard jeans that I wear all the time Saturday morning, and I mean they were just like clown pants. They were huge. I was just like, wow. So you know, I went into the jean archive and pulled out a smaller size, a size 22. Was my biggest pair were 26s, and then I'd been wearing 24s, and then now 22. So down from a 26 to a size 22. And then I went shopping with my mom, and she got me some new clothes. So, and I bought them tight, so they'll hopefully last a while. Just like, you know, some standards, some black slacks that I can wear to work, and that kind of thing. So that was awesome. So yeah, I'm feeling really good. I'm eating fine. Threw up a couple days ago. I don't know, I just didn't chew well enough, I think. I was eating imitation crab meat, which is like my favorite thing to eat right now, and I eat it all the time, just so that once it made me throw up. I don't know, I just was kind of like hungry, so I was eating fast and didn't chew enough or whatever. Threw it up. But it was no big deal. Okay, so everything's going good. Oh, I made a delicious recipe I want to share with you guys. It's kind of generous to call it a recipe, I guess. But basically I just bought like a can of chicken breast. Just like a little can of white chicken breast meat. I got the Kroger brand. You know, I don't know if you have a Kroger, but I'm sure most grocery stores have their own brand. So I got that, and then I bought like some powdered sauce, you know, like in a packet, and it's sauce, but it's powder, and then you mix milk and olive oil with it, and I got like a pesto cream sauce, and it's, you know, on the front it has like, I guess like tortellini and, you know, with the pasta sauce or whatever, but of course I didn't eat pasta with it. So I just like made that on the stovetop in a pot. So it was that powdery mix, and like a cup of milk and like a quarter cup of olive oil, and just bring that to a boil, and then I just put my chicken in there and let it cook till it got a little thicker. And it was 3 meals, you know, is what I divided it out into, and it was so delicious. So that's my new food for the week. I probably in the future will put 2 cans of chicken in there, because there was a lot, it was a high sauce to chicken ratio. So okay, that's that. And then alright, so the other thing I want to talk about is goals. I read or heard somewhere people talking about like what your expectations for weight loss post RNY should be, or are, or whatever. And they said that you should expect to lose 50% of your excess weight in the first 6 months, and then 25% in the next 6 months, and then in your second year, the last 25%. So, when I apply that to me and my weight, my start weight was 309, and what puts me into a normal BMI, the highest I can weigh and fall into that normal category, is 159. So that's exactly 150 pounds. How convenient is that? Okay, so working on those rules, I'm going to set goals up based on those rules. So every 6 months I'm going to have a goal. So my first goal will be 6 months post-op, and that date would be January 20th. And then 50% of my excess weight would be, half of the 150 pounds. So that would be 75 pounds. So my goal is to lose 75 pounds by July 20th. And since my start weight was 309, my actual start weight was 313, but then I lost 4 pounds before surgery. So, but, I'm just going with after surgery weight loss here. So 309 is the start weight for these purposes. Okay, so 150 pounds. So 309 minus half of 150, which is 75. 309 minus 75. I'm like saying this in the most complicated way possible. That is 234. So my first goal is going to be 234 by January 20th. I currently weigh 271. So that's 37 more pounds. I don't know. Am I doing that right? Let me get out my calculator here. Okay, so since surgery, I've only actually lost, because I'd already lost those 4 pounds, so I've lost 38 of the 75. So that's 37 more pounds. So basically halfway to my first goal, and I'm only 6 weeks out. But of course I know my weight loss is going to slow down. So 37 more pounds by January 20th is my goal, and that will put me weighing 309 minus 75. That's not right. 309 minus 75. 234. I think I already said that actually. Okay, so that's my first goal. And then my next goal will be to lose another quarter of my excess weight, which was 37.5 pounds. So we'll just round that up to 38. So that would put me at 234 minus 38, 196 at my 1-year surge anniversary. So that sounds good to me. And then I would have the next year to lose the next 38 pounds. And these also work in really well with my BMI goals, because I will no longer be morbidly obese at 255 pounds. I'm 5'7". So that means I have 16 more pounds left in morbidly obese, and then I'll be just plain obese, so that's exciting. And then I will be overweight at 199. So at a year out, I should be at 196 and be overweight. So that's exciting. And then, down to 159 to be in normal. Okay, so those are my goals. And I don't think I'll have any trouble achieving them. Hopefully I will surpass them. Alright, so I think that's all I got, you guys. Everything's going good. I feel great. It's really fun to be losing weight and to be wearing like the smallest clothes in your closet. And it's like I went shopping in my own closet. Like this morning I went through and tried on tons of stuff just to see what would fit, and almost everything I tried on fit. Like that I thought, every time I would mentally prep myself before I put something on, I was like, okay, this is probably going to be too tight, but then it would fit, and I was like, wow. Alright, so yeah, I'm feeling good. 6 weeks out, 6 weeks post-op RNY. All is well, making good progress. I have lost 38 pounds since surgery and 42 pounds total. Yay. Alright, bye everyone. Thanks.